Busy. Hi everybody, this is Shibly here from the Monty Minx Vets. I'm joined with our very special guests today, Lisa and Jasmine. I've invited Lisa here to share with us some of her stories. She's got some very interesting stories, some experiences that herself and Jasmine and her other little doggy Indy have had. They've got a Facebook page, haven't they?
They do, yes.
Yeah.
Jazz and Indy.
Jazz and Indy is the Adventures of? Or?
No, just Jazz and Indy.
Okay, that's cool. And they're very popular. They're certainly very popular here at the clinic. So I wanted to share a little bit about Lisa's situation. Lisa's played a very important role. She's been on the RSPCA board for about 9 years. I think she just stepped out of that role just recently. She also lives a very, very busy life amongst being a busy mum with two high energy dogs, but also a very difficult job, I'm told. We won't go into all of those details, but we're just really grateful to have Lisa here with us. Lisa, I'll hand it over to you. I just wanted you to share with us some of the stuff you've been through, because the last 3-4 months have been like pretty massive.
Yeah, they have been. Probably about 18 months ago, Indy was diagnosed with allergies. So we've been dealing with getting her tested and getting her allergies under control. And then in about August last year, Jazz was diagnosed with hip dysplasia, which was quite upsetting because she is only a young dog, she's only 3.5. And so we were just starting to get that to a point where we were comfortable to make sure that she wasn't getting sore in the hindquarters with her hips. And then late December, she got sick one Sunday night, and we got her to animal emergency and realised that she'd eaten a rather large rock. So at about 3 a.m. on the Monday morning, she was being operated on.
Wow.
For that.
Okay.
So that put us back with our hydrotherapy for her hip dysplasia, but the main thing was to make sure she recovered from a pretty major operation.
Yeah, absolutely. Because she'd basically been a little bit ill over the weekend. Was she a routine rock eater? Is that something that she used to do?
As puppies, they would pick rocks up regularly.
Right. And just play with them.
them. And so we actually made sure we cleaned the yard up so that there weren't any rocks. But we'd had people come in and do some work at the house, and they dug a hole and some rock. We didn't realise that rocks had been dug up when they put the soil back in the hole.
So you weren't even suspicious of her maybe having eaten the rock?
No, not at all. We just thought she must have eaten something that upset her tummy.
Right.
And took her down to animal emergency, and within about 30 seconds it's going from she's just got a bit of an upset tummy to this is really serious.
Oh no. How did you feel at that point when you discovered, the enormity of the situation? It's shock, it's a lot of worry, making sure, because you don't want to lose, and they are my children, you don't want to lose them, and you know it's going to be a really serious operation that she's got to go through. Absolutely.
So it had been caught in her intestines, so they were talking about whether they might have to remove part of her intestine depending on how serious it was. Right. So we were actually, considering the severity of it, we were lucky that they didn't have to do that.
Yes.
So it's frightening.
Absolutely.
It's really frightening when you're in that position and you know they're in good hands.
Yeah.
But there's nothing you can do.
Absolutely. Lisa, I know just hearing about the treatment that you give them, hydrotherapy, physiotherapy, they've seen dermatologists, they've had x-rays of their hips, now this surgery to remove the stone. I know a lot of people are probably thinking dollars. Have you got a rough idea of how much this would have approximately cost you between the two of them over the last few months?
The issue with the rock, we call it the rock incident. The issue with the rock was about just under $4,000.
Wow. Okay.
And then at the same time, Indy had an ear infection, which I understand is part of the whole skin and allergy issue for her. And with Jazz being diagnosed with hip dysplasia and getting her started on hydrotherapy and her medication, that was probably about another $2,000 between that.
Right.
So it's about $6,000 in the last 4 months, 5 months.
Ouch.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think you mentioned before you had something like 6 claims in at the same time.
6 insurance claims in for them.
Wow.
So yeah, so we had Indy's ear infection, her Jazz's hydrotherapy and medical, and then the issues with the rock and the emergency costs with that. So we had 6 insurance claims in a month.
So guys, thanks Lisa. That's a crazy story. I just wanted to tap into that and just say Lisa's going to share with us in part 2 of this video. Lisa's going to share with us just some of her thoughts around pet insurance. She's been insured for a little while, and maybe some little tips and tricks of what to do, what not to do, or things to look out for. So stay tuned for part 2. We'll play that next. All right. That went well.
Good girl, you're good too.
Wow.